let's go up the rest to the second level, well, technically the second zone, if you will. And that is the forest zone. Now, I like this level, not because of just its music, but also because of one little thing, and that is you can see the background of the other level, but the trees start getting thicker and thicker, so they actually paid attention in level dynamics to make it look like you're actually getting further and further into the forest, which I think is just cool. I haven't seen any other game really do that. So we leave the green hills of, well, nameless green hill zone to go to forest zone, if you will, where we once again jump on platforms, but now we have trees we can jump up. Now watch this little number here. Inexperienced players would see this and go, oh, that's a moment I need to run like hell. Okay, I get you there. But most people would just walk right off the edge here and fall into those. And like I said, those spikes are instant death. That enemy there throws tomatoes. They're very easy to dodge. You can even bounce on them if you have fast enough reflexes. The thing that I love most about Bugs Bunny... No, this isn't Bugs Bunny. This is Buster Bunny. And that is... the music of this game is loony. It's not crazy loony, but it really fits in with the motif of the Tiny Toons, while also having that fantastic Konami soundtrack. Hey Buster, do your ears hurt after that? Because I can pretty sure imagine that the friction, it burned, you know, like, intently burned. Alright, watch this. Aww. I'm trying to show off my skills. Ouch! Thank you for that. I will gladly consume it like Kirby. Well, not really like Kirby, because if I were to eat things like Kirby, I'd probably get fat. What am I talking about? Nobody knows! Oh, that enemy right there gets very annoying in the later levels. For now, you can just pound on his head and he'll easily go down. But there's moments where he's kind of in your way in the future. Nobody would know that was there, except for me. And other experienced gamers. Nothing to comment on? Now this part right here, you can't actually get past, so you have to take this and go to the top. I'm being daring. You're also probably noticing that all the enemies in this game are actually from Tiny Toon Adventures. They are people that you fight in Tiny Toon Adventures. You'll see them once in a while. I find that cool. So they don't just slap together random enemies that don't make sense. They actually put things from the cartoons in it. I find that simply marvelous. Ow, 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 ow. Now that's just dick placement. That's funny, I guess. Now, Shade, I have a question for you. Do you actually know the premise of this game? Well, of this cartoon character that you see in front of you? What I mean to say is, have you ever watched Tiny Toon Adventures? Shade. Yep. Well, Tiny Toon Adventures was a creation of Steven Spielberg, along the same brainchild and imaginative genius that was the Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain. Now, at first you're thinking, oh god, this is just, you know, Looney Tunes only smaller and cuter. No! You are wrong, my friend. Every character is well fleshed out and is unique. Now, you remember that dynamics that I was talking about? Look at this! The next level changes the scenery to make it look like you're deeper into the forest. See what I mean? This is level dynamics at its... level dynamics back then at its finest. And just wait, it'll actually look like we're getting deeper into a dark and spooky forest. This part right here is mean, but it gives you plenty of time. That enemy is annoying, because it homes in on you. Hard to dodge. Buster Bunny is not Bugs Bunny in any way, shape, or form. He's supposed to be like his counterpart, but he's more along the lines to, he's more along the lines to Daffy Duck, really. Only, you know, he's cool. Babs Bunny is actually more like Buster Bunny. Which I find really well designed. See, this character here tries to use his wit and intelligence to get past things, where Babs will just go crazy. Yes, I am clearing out this level. Because I want to. That's why! Like this level and many others, it branches off and goes into two paths. Don't worry, I won't do this much longer. I'm just showing off. In here, you get one chance to go back up if you want, and that's with this guy. But I didn't want to, so I just defeated him. Yeah, I'm getting impatient too. Don't like waiting for platforms. Now, the one little nitpick that I have about Tiny Toon Adventures, and that is, they kind of reuse stock stuff. Ow. They kind of reuse stock stuff. And that is, you know, the spikes and the platforms, where they basically just recolor them. But they kind of do the coloring and stuff correctly, so it adds a charm, if you will. Next level. Now, this level, the forest level, is the longest level in the game. By far. Check it out! We're deeper in the forest. It looks darker. It's now darker. Isn't that cool? Well, there's another thing that I don't like about Tiny Toon Adventures, and that is when you die and you have your full hearts, you go back to 3 hearts. I find that kind of mean, but then again, I guess it's incentive not to screw up. a long stream of birds in your face. I know it was an obvious trap, I just mistimed it. Ow! I just mistimed it, that's all. Yeah, the way the bells work. Oh, damn it. And I'm dead. Well, I'm not doing too good. Take two. How so? Oh, ow. Okay, quit being stupid. Watch this, by the way. You're thinking, oh, what a conspicuous looking design for the carrots. Well, watch when I continue to walk. This is the first of the words that you'll see in this game. Made out of carrots. Here's the T, there's the I, there's the N, and there's the Y. Yes. Ah, man. Also, oh, you stupid. Okay. Enough screwing around. Let's get this done right. I'm trying to make myself look cool here. Like an actual gamer, you know? Not like some dude who just picked up a controller and said, hey, I'm gonna play this game and I'm gonna look like I know what I'm doing, even though I don't. There, that's much better. Well, they're not completely pointless, because if you're good enough, well, if you get hit, and you will get hit in the later levels, because the placement can be kind of dickish sometimes. And that, like I said, if you are at 1 heart or even 2 hearts out of the 5, it'll reset it back to full. And like I was about to say before I got killed, the hearts in the later levels get very few and far between. So there are times where you really, really, really want to watch what you're doing. Otherwise, it's game over. Now, I do remember that this is down here, and that at the very bottom, there's a bell, and a checkpoint. Well, not a checkpoint, but well, it might as well be a checkpoint. But it is a bonus stage! 1 of 3. This is the water level. Whereas that last level, you cannot get every carrot. This one, if you're good enough, you can. Don't worry. There'll be more of these. Now, also, unlike Sonic, bonus levels are not supposed to be won. You can't win them. Which is good. I like that. I don't like the fact that you otherwise cannot. Okay, you see those spikes there, the one that are going back and forth? They're just the same as those ones that come out of the ground. They're instant death. So try to avoid them if you can. Also, if your character doesn't use those screen wipes, it goes to your overall point score. Well, what are we doing back here, you're asking? Well, I'm completing the game by getting all the levels. But this time I'm not going to be worried about collecting all the carrots. So, there'll be lots of skipping. In fact, let's take the lower route. The lower route is very dangerous and very confusing for a second level, or second zone, because of this point right here. But don't worry, the difficulty spike just increases from there. Especially zone 4. Ugh. Owie! Now, this time we're gonna take the top route, and hopefully not die. There we go. Now comes the fun part. Ah, this is one of those items I was talking about in the game. This particular item here, if you walk into it, a funny little animation occurs. Such as this. Now that might be cute and harmless right now, but later on it gets pretty annoying. Me wrapping up now? I just got started. Do you mind posting on the Zeta chat that I'm streaming before you go? You know, so people know what I'm doing? That would be really nice. Because I can't do it right now. Ouch! Stupid thing. But, yeah, it's gonna be sad to see you go, because now I'm gonna start talking to myself. I'm crazy. Owie! Ah, good. Maybe I'll actually get some viewers. So, my overall performance, how would you say it is? Ow. Jerk. What would you say my overall performance is, Jade? Great, now I gotta go the dangerous way. Yeah, other than the stupid deaths. Ow! leap of faith! Oh, hello. The forest zone is the longest zone in the game. It comprises of not 4, but 6 levels, making it much longer than the rest. Now this level is different from the rest, and that is, it comprises of magical trees. Lots of magical trees. That suck you up, and then spit you out. Like spinach. Owie! And those things, which are completely pointless. Come on, Buster. Let's go have some fun. Bouncing up the trees and lots of things. Owie! You jerk! Don't fall or you have to restart. I know. Existential? Ha! You thought you were gonna get me, didn't ya? But I heard you. Sometimes, my button doesn't quite work, and that might kill me in the later levels. There we go. Oh, that was close! That was very, very close. Hiya, Dodo. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Like most video games, once you get a certain amount of points, you get an extra life. I find that completely pointless in this game. And now, because I'm a completionist, we complete this warp pipe level of Doom. Whoa, lag spike. Those get pretty common. Luckily, the hit detection's not too horrendous for a Sega Genesis game. Alright, now before you go, one more thing I just want to show you, and that is this. Well, I'll wait for this guy to go away. How is this not stealing from Sonic the Hedgehog? He gets impatient. Wondering what we're doing. And then he goes to sleep. Stealing much? I believe so. Also, these trees, they don't really feel like trees to me. They feel more like telephone poles. But I suppose that's the best they could do without obscuring your vision and making you upset. But tomato, tomato. Down we go. That part right there is a lie. And we'll try to drop you down to the bottom of the level. So you have to do it all over again. Don't let it do that to you. Now, there's some pretty noxious platforming here. Yeah, some pretty precision stuff. There you are. Complete! Yeah, that was my best Go-Go Dodo impression. Well, boss time! Now what are you thinking is gonna happen next? Oh, well, this has already been reused. So basically I just bash on his head again, huh? Well, Calamity Coyote throws stuff at me. This isn't lazy. I'm gonna beat on your egghead, mister. In all honesty, Calamity Coyote is no threat. Unless you're being stupid like me. The Acme box will flash to show the next character. And then you just defeat him. Once again, the thing explodes, and Calamity Coyote gets dipped. Calamity Coyote is mute like his larger counterpart. But unlike his counterpart, he's actually intelligent. His failing is the fact that anything he builds, if it benefits him in any way, it spontaneously fails. Also, the Japanese translations in this game suck. So there's going to be some pretty bad not voice at all, some pretty bad text box. Yep. Zone 3.